Hey YouTube, what is going on? My name is Mactics. I make the fastest Destiny guides on YouTube, and today I am here to show you live on my stream, twitch.tv/Mactics, if you ever want to stop by while I'm live, how to do the Expedited Expunge Labyrinth Seasonal Challenge from Week 3, where you have to complete the Expunge Labyrinth in 10 minutes or less. Now, I'm not using like a super insane loadout because I want to make this guide for just anyone. Like I want to be able to show people that this is doable with any set of weapons, any exotic armor pieces, any subclass, any class, anything of that nature. So I'm just using something that actually my Twitch chat selected for me that is probably considered to be not the greatest possible loadout. So I'm using Sweet Business in my primary slot because there are barrier champions in this mission, although you can skip those champions if you want to, so this isn't super necessary. I'm using the Fellwinter's Lie shotgun, which is great in PvP. PvE, not so much. And then I'm using the seasonal Shattered Cypher machine gun along with Arc Strider with my Stompy's boots. Keep in mind, this is the mission on the Tangled Shore, and I'm just going to kind of give you a live commentary on how I run through it, what routes I take, what enemies I skip, and kind of how I decide to DPS the boss and all of that stuff. And my main purpose with this is to not show like a 3-minute speedrun or a 4-minute speedrun where I go as fast as humanly possible to beat it, but to show kind of, you know, your average run where, you know, maybe you die once or twice, maybe you miss a jump, maybe you go the wrong path or something like that. To show, you know, because I don't want to make a guide for you that, you know, demands perfection out of you. It's a bit unreasonable in my opinion. So this is just going to be a very run-of-the-mill run. So that you guys can see that it's doable even if you make a few mistakes here and there, even if you don't have the most optimal loadout. So first things first, we're just going to go ahead and drop down right there and basically run in a straight line and take the drops, you know, as we see them. We're going to do a 180 once we hit that long drop right there, and we're going to almost get smashed on the head by that thing, and we're just going to run through all these sequences of areas. This floor right here is going to disappear right under us. Let us get to the next area. So we're just going to hang tight while it does that. Next place we have to go is down here, so we're going to wait for these walls to disappear so we don't get crushed. And then we're going to take some slip and slides onto this little triangle, Dorito room, whatever you want to call it. You can just sprint in a straight line. You should be able to get past all three. And then another little slip and slide all the way down till we hit this white room. Now, the place I like to go in this white room is if you look... if you back up a little bit, look at the top right, there's a little corridor that you can jump through, so that's where I like to go. So we're just going to come over here. You're going to have to slide through this particular area. And then we're going to go not downstairs, we're going upstairs, continuing to follow this path. And then we're going to take a right here, and there's some walls that are going to chase us where if they hit us, they will immediately kill us. So we're going to have to keep an eye on those and keep an ear out for those, in fact. And we're going to have to hide in corridors as they get to us. So see, that actually almost caught me, so I had to hide in that corridor on my right so it could pass me. And once you dodge one of the walls, you should be good to kind of continue to travel. After I slide off of that point, I'm going to continue running along this left side, being careful of the little wedges that like to slam down. And then we're going to hop back over to the right side, kind of hug this right side, and then once this wall opens, I can jump through. It'll take me to the portal, and I'll fall down. And now this is the point where you're going to start seeing some ads and stuff like that. And to be 100% honest, you can pretty much skip all of the ads, even the champions as well. So just always keep that in mind if you're trying to make up a little bit of time. But we're going to hop down there initially and just kind of fall off and continue along the path. This has a little slide that we're going to take. And we're just going to continue to go on these little stretches of ground. Then we're going to crouch. Kind of follow this little path. We have to say crouch here because this wall will kind of kick us off. Once we get to the end here, we're going to fall down again onto the next little line piece, I guess, if you want to call it that. And then I actually almost messed up. We want to shoot this little crystal right here. That'll reveal some path for us. And then we're going to take this cannon. Cannon's going to take us to a set of 3 holes. One of them might be faster than the other. I just go in the middle one because it's directly in front of me. So, you know, do what works for you. I don't know if one is faster than the other, to be 100% honest. But once we take the middle, just going to go ahead and land on that middle platform. Jump over to that platform right there. And then just continue going straight. And once we hit here, we're going to continue on. Continue running in a straight line. You're pretty much always shown the path to go. It's pretty much always very clear where you're supposed to go. And then right here, we're gonna come up to a series of reappearing and disappearing platforms, so we're just gonna jump to those as they appear for us. We're basically trying to get over to where those goblins are. We're just gonna be very patient and controlled with our jumps until we get to the other side. And like I said, you really don't have to kill any of the ads here, so we're just gonna run past those goblins. We really don't need to deal with them. The only ads that we need to really worry about are the glowing red harpies. So if you ever see a glowing red harpy, that's what you're gonna need to take care of. I actually messed up a little bit. I should have shot that before I jumped, that little crystal right there, but it ended up working out, so no problem. We got these little moving platforms. I'm gonna wait until that one moves, and then I'm just gonna continue on. And here's that glowing harpy that I was talking about. So we always want to kill the glowing harpies because they drop an item that we need to pick up. So every time we're always gonna want to pick up that item. And we're going to take it to the little objective marker, obviously. And I'm, like I said, I'm just running past all these enemies, all these fanatics and stuff like that. I just don't really care about them. And I know that there's some fanatics waiting up here for me as I get shot up, so I just want to shoot a little bit so they don't explode on me. There's a barrier hobgoblin right there behind me, but like I said, you really don't have to kill any of the champions, so it's not a huge deal. So we're just going to continue on the path. Shoot that crystal right there to create a platform for us. And these little red boxes contain the little flying, like, mini harpies that will detain you if they hit you. So I always recommend just, taking a quick little break and shooting at them whenever they start flying at you. It saves you a little bit of time. And we got a crystal right there. I'm going to break that crystal so we can go ahead and jump across. We have platforms. We have another... There, that one actually hit me, so that's what that detain bubble looks like. It just kind of locks you in place. You just got to shoot yourself out of it. We're just going to continue along this path. And here we have another glowing harpy, so this is an enemy that we actually have to kill. So I'm just going to pull out my shotgun, grab the ball it drops from me, and I'm going to run along the left side here. And we have a series of reappearing and disappearing platforms. I'm actually going to skip that one because I know I can use the relic to kind of push myself to the next area. Take the series of cannons right here. Kill some of the fanatics, so I'm not too worried about them. Kill that Cyclops because I don't really want to deal with it right now. And then I'm going to try and bait out all the deaths of these fanatics. And then I'm just going to continue on. So here's another harpy right there. I'm going to go ahead and grab the ball. And we're just going to take the path. So this one's a little tricky. You actually hop down, but then you have to backtrack a little bit and go around the right side. And then after we dunk that, we're going to have a little set of reappearing, disappearing platforms. Be good to go here. By the way, I'm not using any of these little activation things because that requires gauntlet upgrades, and I want this guy to be as accessible as possible. So I don't want to create it. I don't want to create a guide that has prerequisites when there is a possibility of doing it without those prerequisites. So here we have the boss. We're just going to focus on damaging him as best we can. Like I said, I have sweet business. You can probably get by with whatever weapon you want. After we do about, I don't know, I'd say a fifth, a sixth of this health bar, we're going to get some of those glowing harpies. And we're just going to go ahead and kill them real quick. And they're going to drop those little data orbs for us. And we're going to take them across to certain areas of the map. And dunk them in. This is what's going to take the boss's shield down. And then we can hop right back down here and hit the portal. We actually have to get the second one as well. You have to get 2 of them for the boss's shield to go down. So we're going to go ahead and kill this one as well. Missed my shot a little bit there. And always be, always be on the lookout. You can be patient with these platforms, right? So after we dunk that, we're gonna take this platform back to the boss, and the boss's shield will be down. And now I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I believe you can just burn the boss here now. I don't think his shield ever comes back up, but I don't want to speak too soon. But from here on out, it's just you're completely 100% focused on damage. Obviously, you have some hobgoblins and random enemies behind you, but you know they shouldn't give you too much trouble. Just kind of hang out here and continuously melt the boss. So I'm just kind of going back and forth between my weapons because trying to have as little downtime when it comes to reloading as possible. And I have some fanatics on me a little bit, so I'm just gonna destroy them real quick. And then that's pretty much all it is. And I believe my final time was 9 minutes and 4 seconds, if I'm not mistaken. So I actually did have an extra 56 seconds with that run, which, you know, would have given me room to die 3 or 4 times, or maybe make a bad jump or something like that, or even, you know, be a little bit more patient with the jumps that I was taking with the reappearing and disappearing platforms. So I hope this guide was helpful to you. This is, you know, hopefully very indicative that this is very possible with any loadout, any class, and no prerequisites or anything like that. And I really hope it helped out. If it did, and you want to ever check out my live stream, who is, you know, chatting it up over on the left side of the screen right there, twitch.tv/Mactics. I'm live every single day at 4 p.m. Eastern. If you ever need any more PvE advice, I'm right here and happy to help. You can also join my Discord server, linked in the description if you want to. And if you need any other guide videos, or you have any other things that you want to see on the channel, by all means, please leave a comment below and let me know. Thank you so much. Have a fantastic day.